Hey everybody, Tom Califf here, CEO of Solid State Marine, and we're at the Castafari Offshore Seminar here in Newton, Massachusetts. It's a little cold, it's a little snowy, but it's 50 degrees out here today. We're looking forward to it. Standing in front of the brand new Bluewater 2850. Our batteries are outfitted on this for the house and the trolling motor. So let's go up, take a look at them. We work with Cam and Michael from Tackle to the People. We know that they tuna fish a lot. Actually, they do a lot of fishing. You see a lot of their reels going from water to the restaurants and kind of tracking the journey of commercial fishing. We partner up with these guys and we know that they use the boat hard. We want to make sure that they get the time on the water that they need. They just got this new boat this year. We started talking about how we run electronics and of course the spot lock on the trolling motor for any kind of downfish, blackfish to tog, sea bass, anything like that. Let's take a look at the console. Inside, we'll find a 36 volt, 120 amp hour battery for the trolling motor. If you were to have an AGM setup in this boat, you'd have three 85-pound batteries in here. Instead, you can see they get to really utilize the space because there's a 36, 120, 40 pounds, so accessible and it doesn't take up their whole console. Some of the boats that we've seen actually fill the whole bottom of their console with batteries. So now you can kind of squirrel this away, out of sight, out of mind. You can access it via Bluetooth app, so you can always see what the charge rate is. Or now we even integrate with a NEMA application so you can see charge rate on the MFD. With this battery installed, these guys get to fully utilize the space, whether they want to put a head if they have their family on board, but also rods, tackle, have your jigs down here stored away in a nice dry area. If you're not fishermen, then this is where all of your dry storage is. The kids' bags, extra clothes, towels, beach gear. Now all of that with the battery being out of the way opens up all of this space, which we know on center consoles, is tough to come by. Moving up to the bow here, we actually get to take a look at the house battery. So again, this boat has full electronics on it, SIMRAD package with the open array radar, a couple of them MFDs, some high-tech through-hull transducers. All of that's being run off of a single 12 volt, 210 amp hour battery. So if you look down here in the hold, next to the two Odyssey cranking batteries is the single 12 volt 210. Now, if we compare what's going on here, that 12 volt 210, that's the same as 6 of those Odyssey cranking batteries. So instead of having 8 batteries in here, we have 2 Odysseys and a solid state. The energy problem with center consoles is only getting bigger. We see huge lighting packages, we see night vision, we see Quick and Seakeeper coming out with stabilizers and new gyros. Bow thrusters are going on boats, stern thrusters. On a center console, that all means a lot of power. That's where solid state comes in. We can put in a single battery like this or a paralleled house bank, as many as you want. Go up to a 36-foot center console where the power demands grow and grow and grow. That's where these batteries perform their best. If you want to learn more about our technology, about the batteries, about how it can work in your specific use case, check us out online on YouTube for a bunch of our tutorials. Come by, see us in Pawtucket, Rhode Island at the manufacturing facility, or give us a call up. We have people always standing by, ABYC certified, that can help answer any question you have. Hey everybody, welcome to the Castafari Winter Seminar. In the main showroom, we've got a couple cool vendors, J&B Tackle, sitting over here selling all of the offshore stuff that you'd ever want. And we're here with our booth kind of talking batteries, talking power, how we can use it to make your day on the water better. As we're seeing in a lot of these different presentations, that power need is growing and growing and growing. We're seeing new transducers from Garmin. We have a SIMRAD booth here. We're talking Omni sonars, we're talking stabilizers and thrusters. Every one of these things is run off of a battery. So the capability of bringing the same amount of generator power that you would have in a nice quiet battery, maintenance-free battery, that's what we're bringing to the market.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you guess the weight of those 2 batteries for me? Tell me what you think.
80 pounds.
Close, 75.
20 pounds.
14. Would you believe those 2 batteries are the same power?
No.
Same battery, different material. This one's lead, this one's lithium.
Awesome.
All right.
Obviously, you have a couple of batteries in your boat. That's some significant weight savings.
Exactly. I have 4. That's almost 200 pounds in the boat. More than that, 240.
Saves your back getting in and out of the boat too.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, Tom Califf. I'm here with Drew, one of my friends from Southeastern Diesel. This guy, Caterpillar Marine Diesel Whisperer. And we've been working with Drew, putting some of our batteries in the bigger diesel boats. So we've been asked a lot about how do the batteries work with diesels, 12, 24 volt systems. Our guy Drew here, he has firsthand experience.
As Tom said, he's asked for some input on 12 and 24 volt systems where instead of having 2 alternators, 2 separate battery banks. With Tom's product, it brings you down to 1 alternator, 1 battery, less room taken up on your vessel, less wiring, more power. And I've seen with most people, they think it's the quietness of no generator running, the comfort of more room for storage, and there's less maintenance. You don't have 2 alternators, you don't have 2 belts, you don't have 8 batteries, 10 batteries. It's weight. I've seen boats here, they don't ride right because you got too many batteries on one side of the boat and they're trying to offset it with fuel, cargo, just to balance out the ride of the boat. The power of the batteries that are now the size is unbelievable. You have a battery that used to be 80 pounds is now 20 pounds and you get twice as much power out of it. Well, I mean, you're going to have a generator, so you're going to have noise. It's another engine. It's another maintenance piece that you have to have. And a lot of people like the simplicity of the noise. They don't have anything to listen to. They don't have to get up in the morning, start a generator, get it online, and hope it works. Or if you're offshore and that generator dies, well, now your whole trip is compromised. You have no heat, you have no air conditioning, your food goes bad, your beer gets warm, everybody gets upset. Solid state batteries, you eliminate the alternator, you're going to have endless amounts of power. All depends on how you set your system. If you need 10 batteries, 2 batteries, you basically can build your own system for how much power you want. And you're probably going to have more power with the batteries than you are with the generator for the size that the generator is going to take up. You can find us on Instagram at Southeastern Diesel. We are working on developing new social media and web pages, but we are located in New Bedford, Mass, directly across the street from the waterfront on State Street. We are a full diesel service from repairs, maintenance. We will help you build a boat, repair a boat. We specialize in Caterpillar, twin disc transmissions, and ultrasonic cleaning of coolers and parts.